Plenty of clouds on Friday with showers developing. Good Thursday night, East Tennessee. David Aldrich, Captain Accurate here from the Captain Accurate Weather Command Center. Well, we hit 59 degrees today as expected. It hit 59 in Oak Ridge as well. 61 Athens, 54 Crossville. But our friends in Morristown and Jamestown both hitting 58 today, as did Middlesboro, Kentucky. You take a look at the almanac. We were 10, count them at 10 degrees above normal. Normal high is 49. We started off at 36. Normal low 32 for the start of this day. But high temperatures did hit 62 in Nashville. It was 59 in Chattanooga, and our friends in Johnson City came in at 54 degrees today. Take a look at the ultimate Doppler radar. You'll see it's pretty quiet, but this will change in a big way as we head through the day tomorrow and through the afternoon as the rain will begin to filter in. We have some brown counties in the Smokies, referring to some wind advisories. We'll talk more about that here momentarily, but nothing to see over the last 8 hours. It's been quiet and has been for some time. Meanwhile, Marcos.com, great place to go if you're hungry for a late night snack. They're in Hardin Valley and Farragut. They're in Maryville, Fountain City, Halls, Oak Ridge, Middlebrook Pike, and Ebenezer Road. Check out their Magnifico pizza for less than $10. They also have a Pizzoli for less than $6, a delicious item. Check them out at marcos.com. Some rain you can see west of Memphis. That seems to be the closest raindrops we can find at this moment, but things will change in a big way come tomorrow. So it's partly to mostly cloudy tonight. Showers develop on Friday. I have an 80% chance, but most of that will occur throughout the day from west to east. Thunderstorms possibility, downpours expected this upcoming weekend, Friday night, Saturday night. May get a pullback on Saturday itself, but it will be beneficial rain. And what am I talking about? Well, you can take a look at today's drought monitor. Yes, this is the latest report from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. We now have an extreme drought for places like Lenoir City, Harriman, and Wartburg. We could throw in a severe drought in orange for Farragut, Hardin Valley, and Carnes. Oak Ridge is right on the cusp of either extreme or severe. La Follette is a moderate drought, as is Oneida, Sharps Chapel, and abnormally dry level 1 in yellow for Dandridge, Morristown, as well as Kodak and Sevierville. But the real bad areas, the level 4 out of a possible 5 levels, exceptional drought is the worst of it all. But right now it's extreme in red from Fairfield Glade back to Rockwood, Crab Orchard, Spring City, Crossville, and Dayton at this time. And there's some really bad areas south of Nashville as well. So you look around the country, we're not the only ones dealing with dry conditions. That's been persisting for what seems like weeks, if not months on end. So far, we've had just under 4 inches of rain and melted snow, because back on the 11th of December, we did receive 0.7 inches of snow. That's all factored into that number you see there. But I got to show you this, because as the rain continues to filter in tomorrow, this is 5 o'clock, as projected by the modeling now, puts about a ½ inch in Jamestown, about a ¼ inch in Crossville by the 5 o'clock drive tomorrow, but it just fills back in tomorrow evening. It doesn't seem to want to stop. It keeps on going there at 5 o'clock Saturday. We're now over 3/4 of an inch in Oak Ridge, and some maybe closing in on 2 or 3 inches potentially before the weekend is through. This puts the heavier rains in yellow from Oneida, Wartburg, and back toward Crossville, just to give you an example. By the way, the 10-day forecast now on the free Captain Accurate Weather app with Pete Michaels Traffic. It has 2 days now, 48 hours of hour-by-hour data, satellite mapping that's improved. It's got power outages, air quality alerts, and all sorts of goodies, including the access to power outages by county, by state. And you can check out the latest drought monitor on the app as well. Very convenient to have now on the app itself. But wind advisories, as I kind of indicated for the Smokies, really start at 1 o'clock in the morning, run until 7 a.m. Saturday for gusts up to 55 miles per hour. The winds will be coming in out of the southeast, so that could cause some trees to be disturbed and maybe even power outages in some cases. Storm Prediction Center talking about severe weather possibility tomorrow in the dark green areas. That would include Jackson, Mississippi, also into areas around Mobile, Alabama. Nothing going on here except if you're west of I-75, there could be a thunderstorm before the day is through. That would include Loudon, Crossville, Wartburg, and perhaps Cleveland, Tennessee. But now for Saturday, it's gotten even more unstable. The orange areas is level 3. That's enhanced risk. Chance of tornadoes, a pretty good bet in the bullseye there. But that would include Jackson, Mississippi, Alabama, Jackson, parts of Alabama, and over west toward Monroe, Louisiana. Houston, Galveston, isolated storms possible. And in the yellow, which includes Baton Rouge. You could be looking at scattered severe storms. Nothing here locally, but there could be some isolated severe storms well south of Nashville heading into Saturday itself. Saturday, we're all fair game for some thunderstorms here. So let me show you the futurecast. As this front slides into town and lifts to our north, temperatures may rise a wee bit before sunrise, but the chance for rain will only develop or increase from west to east as the day wears on. There's midday. It's not everywhere, but it's raining in some parts of the plateau, perhaps in parts of the valley as well. By 5 o'clock, it's coming in like a parade of showers, and this front will eventually fall away. But there's another front coming in on the west, so we get a break perhaps on Saturday in some cases, coming back Saturday night and into Sunday where we get some downpours like so. And I think this may actually be a little bit slower in getting out of here, so be prepared for more in the way of downpours this weekend, which could be 2-3 inches of rain potentially. Fog may be an issue in some spots tomorrow morning. This suggests it's right over the valley by about 7 in the morning. We'll wait to see if this verifies, but that's something we can watch here in the coming hours. That's the future visibility. But tonight, expecting a low of 40, partly to mostly cloudy, not as cold, and winds are going to be light and variable. Low about 38 for La Follette, 41 Crossville, 40 for Newport, and 41 for Sevierville, Pigeon Forge. Looking ahead to Friday, 58, plenty of clouds, showers develop, as we're looking at about an 80% chance of rain developing, 54 for Oak Ridge, but significantly warmer if you're in Newport at 62 or Sevierville at 61. Compare that to Crossville, well, you'll be lucky to get out of the mid-50s. So with this west to east progression, temperatures are going to be cooler west of I-75 and maybe a little bit milder east of I-75 as a general rule for your Friday high temperatures. But here's your Captain Accurate Weather Authority forecast with the year 2025, at least New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, in view. 65 on Saturday. Notice I dropped the chance of rain, at least by day, to 40%. It could still be 80% Friday night, and it could be 80% Saturday night. But at least during the day, some of you might be tapping your foot saying, I thought it was supposed to rain. Yeah, it'll come back in earnest on Sunday, Saturday night, Sunday. I have us at 66 Sunday, 60 on Monday, and chance for some rain on Tuesday. But it looks like that, of course, New Year's Eve. We're still pretty mild. Overnight lows into the new year in the upper 30s, but we don't arrive there until daybreak. So you're probably looking at temperatures are still in the low 50s, upper 40s, I should say, when the ball drops. But some mountain snowflakes will be developing, I think, on Wednesday. Much cooler Thursday next week at 42 degrees. By the way, if you haven't downloaded the free Captain Accurate Weather app, I hope you'll do so. Pete Michaels is on the app, which makes it super convenient to get your weather and your traffic with one stop. All you have to do is hit the P. Michaels rectangle. It's on the app. Just search the two words Captain Accurate at the App Store and Google Play. Well, my name is David Aldrich. Some people find it easy to be accurate, but it's not. And I can tell you I'll be live streaming tomorrow on Friday morning. I hope you have a great night. We'll see you then. Take care.